Back now here in the top of the sixth. We apologize for the technical difficulties. We had Raina Trice ground out, second to first, and then 2 strikeouts. Keeps the score 6-0. Newsome, top of the sixth now.
So freshman Bryson Bedenbaugh now the new pitcher for Durant. Haley Thomas will just change positions and go to second. As Olivia Feldman, the second baseman for Newsome, will lead off for the Wolves here in the sixth. We think we're back up. Look like we're back up on Twitter. Mikey thought we were back up on Facebook.
Facebook looks back at it.
Twitter
Already
looks okay.
Heading back up to...
And again, that's why they call it live, and that's why you're at the mercy of Wi-Fi at times. Doesn't happen too often with us, especially for night games, as Bedenbaugh gets ahead 1-2 on Feldman.
I blame the helicopter on Mars.
There you go.
SpaceX. Thanks a lot, Elon Musk.
So to look at these last 2 innings, regardless if it's 6-0 for Newsome, these are 2 big innings for the freshman Bedenbaugh, in my opinion. Durant has struggled to find a quality and consistent number 2 pitcher behind Thomas. In situations like this, if you can have a reliable number 2, which the future is Bryson Bedenbaugh, since she's only a freshman, the only freshman on the Durant roster, it's good to give her some experience for 2 innings against this Newsome squad. As a leadoff single there by Feldman, so that the Bedenbaugh can build some confidence and get some experience for her Durant Cougars as they approach district play here in a couple weeks.
We appreciate everyone on Facebook finding your way back to the live stream after a little hiccup.
Yeah, looks like we're back on YouTube as well. So appreciate everybody's patience. We had some audio still. We tried to do the... And Bedenbaugh, let me tell you something. She fell down right here. Let's see. We hope she's okay. But I noticed she was limping slightly before that, after that base hit. So we'll have to check and see what happened before this. So we'll get a stoppage in play here. And this is interesting because I talked to the athletic trainer for Durant today, James, I believe his last name is Ryan, for PT Solutions Physical Therapy. So I want to give a shout out to that company, as every high school in Hillsborough County has a dedicated athletic trainer. And unfortunately, for Bryson Bedenbaugh, we'll see how what happened here. But I had noticed a slight limp after that base hit by Feldman. Not sure when it occurred. And then she came back here, and the first pitch, she went right down. So we don't know if it's ankle, knee, but we'll wait here, and hopefully the young freshman is okay.
They're definitely going to make a change.
Yeah. They're checking her knee, it looks like. And you're going to see come on the picture here, Bryson's mother, Stacy Bedenbaugh, former Durant Cougar herself. Stacy Miltner at that time. Big supporter of high school softball here in the area is Stacy and her husband Steven. As Bedenbaugh is going to be helped off the field by her teammates. We're not sure if it's knee, ankle. We'll get a prognosis here in a little bit. But she's not putting any weight on that left leg. So we'll see what happens. So we'll get an update. I'll sneak down there and see what the deal is. I'll give her some space and stuff and see what Bryceland's injury is. I'm assuming Haley Thomas will go back into the circle from second. It looks like sophomore Amy Bach will come off the bench to go play second. Bedenbaugh was quarantined last week, missed 2 games for Durant, and this sophomore Amy Bach filled in fantastically in wins over Bloomingdale and Plant City.
Take the spare time now to remind you can always advertise with Stream Live Tampa. Get on board with us as we do high school baseball and softball. And you can sponsor an inning or sponsor for the season, get in touch with us right there at Stream Live Tampa. And as always, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Like, share, and retweet. Spread the word. Let all the grandparents and boosters that can't make the game be able to watch it. And I believe Stream Live Tampa will be at Leonard High School on Friday.
Friday night for baseball game, Chamberlain at Leonard.
Senior night for Leonard.
I believe it is senior night for Leonard. We'll get more info from head coach Victor Martinez this week, but I know we had set in the schedule just looking at some open dates that we had available. Figured we could sneak back down to Leonard. We are working on, we'll get confirmation tomorrow, on a Spanish-speaking announcer for an inning or two in that game, as more of a preview of a game later in the month, Leto at Sumner.
Muy bueno.
See. Get a chance here to thank one of our new sponsors, Afari Limo. If you say that you saw this ad on a Stream Live Tampa live stream high school game, whether it was a baseball game last week at Strawberry Crest or this softball game tonight at Durant, you get $50 off the first hour charter with Afari Limo. And you can contact them on, you can see them online at afaritampa.com.
So back to softball now. Haley Thomas back in the circle. Nobody out and a runner on first.
And she will acquire the 1-0 count that Beanball started.
For Kinsley Castro. Six nothing. Top of the sixth. As the runs have been spread out a little bit, but 6 runs nonetheless.
So, Thomas back in the circle like we said, and it'll be even more of a struggle to find some depth now. There are plenty of arms on the Durant roster. They just have not gotten a lot of experience this year. There is senior McKenna Thompson who will probably take over the number 2 role for Durant when they want to go deeper into the staff. They do have games at Armwood and at home against Middleton later this week that are lesser opponents, so probably a good chance to get some more arms ready and get them developed for the future, if not in an immediate future if something happens to Haley Thomas. So we'll get an update on freshman Bryson Beadenball. Hopefully she's okay, but could not put any weight on her left leg coming off the field, being helped by her teammates.
Very good mental challenge here for Haley Thomas, thinking that she was done pitching, has to come right back in and get right back at it.
Yeah, you kind of cool down, thinking, okay, my night is over, I'm at second, let me just get some reps in here in the middle infield, get her mind off of the 6-0 deficit. But as an athlete, you got to be ready at all times, whether you're coming off the bench, in her case, going back into the circle to relieve freshman Bryson Beadenball. And again, sophomore Amy Bach off the bench for Durant is at second. Pitch to Castro, popped up, and the runner gets stuck. See if Smith can double her up, and yes, she does. Catches the pop up at short. Feldman took off on the hit. Didn't look like it was a hit and run, but she gets doubled up at first. So
the shoulders of the third base coach say that was not a hit and run.
So I'm not sure if those are the shoulders of the third base coach. Maybe the dad just as well. Kind of. That's okay. Mistakes are going to happen, and they don't show up quite as bright when you're up 6-0. And another out there in the ground ball to Smith. So Thomas comes back in, shuts him down a little bit, gets a double play and a ground ball to short. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6-0 Newsome.
Bottom of 6 now, back here in Durant. 6-0 Newsome. This will be the third baseman Wood. Swing and miss the first pitch.
Third baseman Junior Cheyenne Wood, like you said earlier, she's started a lot in the at third base this season, has not batted much in the order. She's had a DP for her and mostly Peyton Haxton, but she's getting a chance to hit tonight. She's down 0-2 here to Kelsey Winters. And strikeout number 11 for Winters to lead off the 6 for Cheyenne Wood. Now they go back to the top of the order for Durant and Shelby Allen, who's 1 for 2. Has a base hit, I think only 1 of 2 hits for the Cougars tonight. She got a base hit and a stolen base back in the third. We can confirm it's some sort of knee injury for Bryceland Beadenball. She snuck down there, and athletic trainer was talking with her parents and her, and as Allen slaps that one down the left field line, foul.
We'll all hold our breath and hope it's just a sprain. And she can be back in the circle in no time. 0-1 now with 1 out. Shelby Allen.
Shelby, like most slappers at this level, will slap through the count. She's got a little bit more pop than most slappers as well. She reminds me of a former Cougar here, Jordan Lefebvre, who really developed her power when she got up to SIU Edwardsville. It was good seeing JoJo last night. She was here at the game. And there's a smack right there by Allen, displaying that slapping power for a hard line drive over short, her second hit of the night. So it gives the Cougars a runner at first with 1 out and brings up senior left fielder Riley Trice. Cougars need a big hit from her. They're running out of outs here, Mikey.
5 outs to get 6 runs. It's going to take putting some hits together to make that happen. Kelsey Winters continues to deal. First pitch misses. 1-0. Kelsey Winters to the plate.
Cougars trying to manufacture more base runners, getting Riley Trice to bunt there. A little bunt and run. As Allen took off, and Riley Trice fouls that one down the first base line. Count goes to 1-1, just like her number. Riley Trice 0 for 2, popped out to second in the first, struck out swinging in the third. Fouls that one over the first base dugout.